Israel's kingdom constituted an ancient sovereignty positioned within Canaan's historical territory, encompassing contemporary Israel and West Bank regions, spanning from 1050 through 722 BC. Its chronicle bears dramatic occurrences, iconic leadership, and substantial political plus religious transformations, verified through archaeological evidence alongside biblical documentation. Originally, Israelite tribal groups existed within confederated arrangements, guided by judges, personalities, merging martial and spiritual responsibilities. Facing escalating neighboring city-state influence and external menaces, particularly Philistine threats, Israelites experienced considerable political evolution, achieving monarchical establishment. Saul became the inaugural sovereign, governing unified Israelite tribal territories, ruling from 1050 to 1010 BC, whose initially successful command ultimately featured internal and external strife. Following Saul's era, David emerged as Israel's kingdom's most renowned monarch, commanding from 1010 to 970 BC, substantially enlarging territorial boundaries while establishing Jerusalem as governmental and spiritual headquarters. David gained recognition for both military expertise and diplomatic prowess, enabling domestic tranquility and economic advancement. David's offspring, Solomon, governed from 970 to 931 BC, traditionally acknowledged for sagacity and remarkable architectural undertakings, particularly distinguished through Jerusalem's first temple construction. Subsequent to King Solomon's demise, Hebrew populations no longer rallied around unified leadership. His son and heir, Rehoboam, declined alleviating burdensome taxation his father had imposed. This choice sparked insurrection. 10 tribal groups spurned Rehoboam, proclaiming Jeroboam I as ruler, Solomon's former attendant, who had received prophetic revelation from Ahijah, declaring his future governance over portions of Israel's populace. This incident concluded tribal cohesion and initiated dual kingdoms, northern Israel's kingdom under Jeroboam I's authority, and southern Judah's kingdom under Rehoboam's control. The emerging northern territory established initial headquarters in Shechem, subsequently Tirzah, ultimately Samaria. From inception, its narrative would feature volatility, idol worship, prophetic messages, and conflicts. Jeroboam I, apprehending his people's potential return to Jerusalem for temple worship, chose establishing personal religious sites. He commissioned dual golden calf constructions, positioning them at Bethel and Dan, declaring, "Behold your deities, O Israel." This choice, despite political motivations, faced prophetic condemnation as severe departure from monotheistic worship practiced by Israelites. Subsequently, succeeding monarchs preserved this practice, an unfaithfulness tradition accompanying Israel's kingdom until collapse. Northern Israel's kingdom endured turbulent existence characterized by government instability. Dynasties rarely persisted extensively. Murders, conspiracies, and government overthrows occurred frequently. King Zimri, exemplifying this pattern, ruled merely 7 days before self-destruction. Omri succeeded him, a military leader finally establishing throne stability. Omri established Samaria as headquarters around 880 BC, originating Israel's most significant dynastic line. His descendant, Ahab, would become Hebrew history's most contentious monarchs. Throughout history, Israel's kingdom's religious practices featured tensions between traditional Yahweh veneration and alternative Canaanite religious influences, consistently criticized by prophetic figures like Elijah and Elisha, who condemned practices deemed idolatrous. King Ahab and Jezebel, a Phoenician royal and Baal devotee, the Canaanite deity governing storms and agricultural fertility. Through her influence, Baal veneration gained official endorsement within Israel. Populations worshipped foreign deities, while Prophet Elijah emerged opposing this, proclaiming exclusively Yahweh as Israel's authentic God. Subsequently, military commander Jehu received prophetic anointing from Elisha to terminate Ahab's dynastic rule. He executed this assignment ruthlessly, eliminating King Joram, Queen Jezebel, and Ahab's entire lineage. Despite abolishing official Baal worship, Jehu preserved Bethel and Dan's ancient centers, combining zealousness with tradition. During the 8th century BC, Jeroboam II guided Israel toward territorial zenith unseen since David and Solomon's reigns. Prosperity, trade, and military growth flourished. Nevertheless, beneath the wealth's surface, prophets Amos and Hosea exposed powerful elites' misconduct, impoverished populations suffering, and popular hypocrisy, offering sacrifices while neglecting justice. Post-Jeroboam II, the kingdom descended into turmoil. Within merely 20 years, multiple rulers ascended and departed from power. The final monarch, Hoshea, chose rebellion against Assyrian dominance while seeking Egyptian alliance. This proved catastrophic. Assyria, under Shalmaneser V, followed by Sargon II, besieged Samaria. Following 3-year siege, 722 BC witnessed the capital's fall. Israel's kingdom terminated. Population segments faced deportation to remote territories, while foreign settlers occupied the land, implementing Assyria's cultural assimilation strategies. Through the northern kingdom's destruction, Israelite peoples scattered. The renowned 10 lost tribes of Israel vanished from historical records, assimilated within alternative cultures. Israel's kingdom's demise marked a pivotal juncture within ancient Middle Eastern affairs, reshaping regional political and cultural landscapes. Its heritage, nevertheless, persists within contemporary religious, historical, and cultural consciousness, fundamentally influencing subsequent Jewish and Christian identity development.